Hey guys. Alrighty, I'm just getting set up a bit. Give me a few more seconds. Is the sound okay? Like, is it? Does the sound good? Perfect. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, give me a little bit more time. I'm so glad you guys are joining me tonight. Okay. Uh. Okie dokie then. So, So tonight we are unfortunately not going to have music. We got in trouble last time. Well, I got in trouble last time, which was kind of funny. But Saturday on Instagram, I will do something similar to what I did over the week. What was it? Monday? I think Sunday or Monday. I don't remember. I was drunk. But anyways, it was fun. It was really fun. So for those of you who possibly missed the last live stream, it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. I was a bit like out of it at one point, but it was so much fun, and I have to do it again. But we're gonna have to do it on a different platform because I got in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but they took the video down and like they they canceled everything. So yeah. So tonight, what I have planned is just something simple, just to kind of help you go to sleep. Nothing too crazy or whatever. But I have a couple stones with me, the wand. Um, I may have to go get the scissors because I completely forgot about the scissors. If you guys want to stick with me for that, but I'm gonna probably like go maybe an hour or two. Nothing too long tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for joining uh, me tonight for my technically second live stream. But yeah, I've got booze. No, I'm gonna actually just get up and grab the scissors. They're like over there. They're not far. I just forgot to bring them with my assortments up here. I have Southern Comfort behind me as well. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. I just drink for special occasions. Ghost pepper wild turkey? No, I'm gonna have to try it. I think the super chat may be working. I turned it on a while back. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. So if you have any questions and you want me to see them because they may get lost in translation in the chat, super chats would be the best way to do it. So that's good. I'm doing good. How are you? That's good that you quit drinking. It's a nasty habit. um, but I try not to drink too much. Like I'm being serious. Like it's you guys like saw the last live stream of me drinking, and then this is me drinking here. But I really don't drink that much, to be honest with you. Hey, Christy. I'm 27. I am 27. I'm not gonna try to drink too much tonight and get tipsy. When it comes to Reiki, I got into Reiki. Well, um, so here's the story. I was living in Los Angeles a couple years ago, and I would always stay around this like witch shop called the Mystic Altar. If you ever go to LA, check it out. It's a nice little shop, and it's in Westwood, if I'm not mistaken. Long story short, I had a lot of people just come up to me and say, I think you would do really well in in Reiki or in energy work. And I'm like, where'd you get that idea? Um, but yeah, people just kept telling me to do, they thought I would do well with it. Um, and I just kind of watched my, other spiritual teachers and I guess you can say kind of do their jobs and do their energy work. And I just learned, picked up from them. And then, I just doing it myself on YouTube for some remote healing. And I just wanted to see if it would, if it would help people in some sort of way. And it has. And I'm actually pretty excited about that. Okay. All right. That's it for the bourbon. I'm like trying not to make a mess. Okay. So then I just just lit some incense. So yeah, we're just gonna clear the space. I might take off this shirt because it's like really tight. Thank you so much, Sammy girl. It means a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off this shirt because it's like not, it's not working. It's so not working. Like it's tight. It's nice to wear. Like if you want to wear some fitted stuff, but like when you're trying to move, it's just so uncomfortable. So yeah, not this one though. It's we're not at that point. We're not at that point yet. I haven't drank that much. It's gonna rain in California. Oh my God, that's serious. People in, well, I don't know, more in North California, but more like in the southern portion of California. Whenever it rains in California, people freak out. Like it's amazing. Like it's like they forget everything. They forget how to drive. They forget how to treat people. It's weird. I'm joking. But no, it's people in California, well, Southern California. They can't do rain. It's hilarious. They're not rude per se. It's the thing about how people in California, most people in California are pretty chill. Like they're more to themselves in California. But when it rains, like people just, I don't know, it's just like there's just this air about people where they just do weird and stupid things on the road and you're just like, can you not? Like, come on, it's like I know you're used to driving like 80 miles an hour on the freeway, and that's fine. But like while it's raining, just drop it to 60, 65 so we don't all die. Thank you. I'm glad. With the sounds because I was really worried that it would just be very basic. That's why it was so important for me to get the adapter because it allowed me to put the Blue Yeti with the because I'm doing this on my phone by the way. My um, camera it has a 30-minute cutoff, so I can't do live streams on my camera, which really makes me mad. But the phone looks nice, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so I don't even know where my piece of sage went at this point. We're just gonna have to make something work. So we had a bit of I had a bit of a malfunction um, before I started the. How long have I been growing my hair? Um, for about a year, a little over a year or so. I never meant for it to get like this. It just did its own thing, and I'm just like, whatever. I guess you're just doing whatever. You just do whatever you want. But anyways, today I had a mishap, and it just I don't know why that happened, but I bought some lights, those little lights that you would see on the bed, the purple ones. Yeah, those went out. So I had to order some more on Amazon because I'm like, that's gonna like that's helps the atmosphere with like, you know, what I'm doing. So I'm just like, I have to, get some more. But I was so upset because it would have looked real nice with those purple lights, and I would have had the ones like here on and stuff. But this actually came out pretty nice, so I'm not mad. It's more cozy. I feel like the purple lights would have been a little bit more like extreme a bit. I don't know. That's just me. It's a nice setup. Like I said, it's a nice setup. I'm actually really shocked. I surprise myself sometimes with the setups that I do. Like I'm like, I didn't think this was gonna come out as nice as it did. Guided breathing, yes, I will. Um, so here's the thing about a funny, just a story about the whole like breathing thing. Um, there was someone I used to like talk to regularly. I don't talk to them much anymore, but they watched one of my videos and they were like, could you not like count in your videos? I'm like, what? She's like, can you not count? Because she's like, I was in the military and like it messes with me. So I'm just like, I didn't think about that. So I was just like, all right, I'm chill out in the counting. Thanks, Courtney. Thank you so much. Exercises. As a matter of fact, as soon as I'm done saging, we can do some breathing exercises if you guys are okay with that. Just something simple to breathe in, breathe out. Nothing like extreme. Are there such thing as extreme breathing exercise? There probably are. There probably is. So we're just gonna take a few deep breaths. Nothing too serious. Just something, just to center your energy. So just breathe in for me and breathe out. Good, 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 good. Breathe in for me and breathe out. Good, 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 good. Breathe in and breathe out. A few more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, 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 good. Okay. So, I got the big spray bottle with me tonight. I'm not going to do it too much because it's just going to soak everything and it's going to be weird. So let's see, my list of ASM artists. I think I said it the last live stream, but I don't mind saying it again. So the people I tend to watch the most, some of them are like really obscure ASM artists. Like some people would know about them, but my main ones are there's Cordelia Charter. If I said her name right, Cordelia Charter. She's really good. She's actually what she does Reiki too. I think she just went strictly to Patreon at one point. So I don't. She doesn't make any more. She rarely makes videos for YouTube anymore. But I like her stuff. Um, Obviously Lunanate. I love Lunanate. She's amazing. Um, let's see. Uh, Angelica is amazing. Okay, so here's the thing about Angelica. I love Angelica, but I can't watch her to go to sleep because she makes me laugh. So I'm just like I'll watch Angelica just to watch her, but I can't watch her to go to sleep because then I'll laugh. That's the same thing with like who's the other person? I think it's Amal. She does ASMR. I can't watch her to go to sleep because she'll do something that'll make me laugh. Or she'll reference like a southern thing that will be like, if you're not southern, you wouldn't get it. She'll reference something like that, and I'll just start laughing, and I'm like, I can't sleep. So yeah. So okay. So yeah, some ASM artists like if you make me laugh, I'm like, I can't. I love you. I love watching, but like if I gotta sleep, it's not gonna work. Let's see who else. Uh, Massage ASMR is really good. Uh, let's see. Uh, there's some new upcoming ASM artists that are really good as well. The Cozy ASMR, she's really good. I like her stuff. Um, let's see who else. Um, who else? Um, Zeitgeist is good. He's really good. I like him. Uh, Jelly Bean Green, that's another one. She's good too. Her Commune series is pretty chill. um, who else? Who else? Who else? Um, I watch. Oh, ASMR Glow. That's another one. ASMR Glow is good. Uh, Karuna Satori. Yes, I have heard of Karuna Satori. I've watched a couple of her videos. If I said it correctly, I may have completely botched that name. Mm-hmm. Cordelia Charter. Cordelia. Yeah. Okay. So I got some candles. Well, a candle, not some candles, but I have a candle. Hallelujah. I don't know. So in the last stream, somebody was asking me if I had any more scary stories. Now, I don't have any more scary stories that I can think of at the moment, but I do have funny stories. Now that we're talking about funny. Um, so this one happened recently. Uh, let's see. How do I record? Oh, I just use my what's that camera? My Nikon D3300 with a Yeti, Blue Yeti. Um, hey Cozy, how you doing? But anyways, so this is what happened. Um, so with all this panic going with the pandemic and everything like that, um, we've gotten some really good memes out of that. You know, with all this stuff going on with the pandemic, we've gotten some damn good memes. Um, and one meme I found on uh, Twitter was what was it? It was the number you could call to see when you were going to get your stimulus checks. Now, it's a joke. It's obviously not real. But the number was very familiar to me because if you if you if you ever heard Mike Jones's song Back Then They Didn't Want Me, there's a number in it that's if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, it's 281-330-8004. And uh, Mike Jones, back then they didn't want me. But anyways, and if you live in Houston, you obviously know the song. But anyways, so they someone said if you want to know when your stimulus checks is coming in, call 281-330-8004. And I'm thinking my aunt would. I think the people that follow me on my Twitter, not my Twitter, my Facebook, my like private Facebook, they would get the joke, right? Like people I grew up with the music, right? Well, one of my aunts, I love her to death. I love her to death. But my God, she is gullible. She is so gullible. So she calls me and she's like, did you get your stimulus check yet? I'm like, no, I didn't get it in yet. And said, did you call the, so she's like, all right, well, call the IRS and see what's going on with it. I'm like, but they're not picking up the phones. I can't call them. It's just like, it just has to happen. So she's just like, well, you got to figure it out. She's like, just call the real IRS. And I'm like, I can't. She's like, call the real number, not the number you posted. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, call the real number, not the number you posted. I'm like, did you call that number? And she's just like, did you give them your information? I was like, what? She's like, did you give them any information? I'm like, no. Did you call the number? She's like, yeah, they asked me for my information. I'm like, I'm like, that was from a song. You weren't supposed to actually call the number. And she's just like, oh, LOL. But yeah, that happened. I'm trying to think of something else. Y'all want me to sing on a live stream? Oh my god, that is something. I have to think of give me some time to think of a song that I can remember. Maybe. I'm actually kind of nervous about that because my voice may crack. There was something else that was funny that happened. I just can't think of it right now, which is weird. Let that candle sit for a bit. The other spray bottle. The other consequence. My zodiac, Sun, Sag, Moon, Gemini, and Rising, Aquarius. Thank you. All right, so let's see. More funny stories. I think that's my Capricorn Venus. Like I have a lot of earthy, like a lot of my planets are in Capricorn. Like a lot of my like extra planets are in Capricorn. So it's like I have a very heavy earthy vibe to me too. But I'm like majority like fire and air, which is weird, but it is what it is. Well, I'm a Sagittarius in general, if you're wondering. Like, my birthday is on December 8th. So, I have a Libra. Well, I have a Libra. What was it? A Libra Jupiter. My Jupiter is in Libra. I get along with Libras really well. Like, most of the people I'm friends with are Libras. I've always gotten along with Libras really well. All my. Oh, wow. um, do I get along with Leos? Yeah, I do. I do get along with Leos really well. My three signs that I get along with the most are Scorpios, Leos, and I just said it. Um, Libras. Scorpios, Leos, and Libras. I don't know why. Um, Scorpios I vibe with a lot. Like I can talk to a Scorpio and like things like Scorpios, me and just we vibe really well. Libras are really chill and like you can conversate with them because they offer two different perspectives on two different things. And Leo's just like because my rising sign is Aquarius, Leo is completely opposite and it's in my seventh house, which is the house of partnership. So I'm like drawn to Leos apparently. So the uh the sign that I have a love-hate relationship with, and I mean it like when I say I have a love-hate relationship with this sign, I really do. Because the most important people in my life have been this sign, and like I love them so much, but they also get on my damn nerves. Gemini. I have a love like my mom was a Gemini. My best friend Max is a Gemini. Like the most important people in my life are Geminis, and then they just I love them. I love them so much, but they get on my nerves. No, as a matter of fact, when it comes to Pisces, I get that's another sign I really get along well with. I love Pisces. My cousin's a Pisces. My coworker, she was actually I don't know she watched one of my coworkers watched my my last live stream, um, and she's a Pisces. I like Pisces are cool. Pisces people are really chill. Um, but yeah, Gemini's man. Geminis are just they're the funniest people in the world. Like they're like if you like Geminis are hilarious. If you meet a good Gemini, they're hilarious. But my God, they could be trifling. Like if they can, it's just like really, really. Like my mom, I love my mom to death. My mom was a Gemini. We got along. There were moments where we were like the best like partners, but there were moments where we just wanted to rip each other's heads off. And like I said, that being said, I love my mom very much. So it was like it was what it was. But she was very like she was very so I'm the spiritual guy. Like I'm very like I'm down to earth in certain situations and it really took me time to get very grounded with a lot of things, especially with how I am. I'm very airy in general. Like I'm very like I'm the like esoteric type of guy where I believe in like things falling out of the sky randomly, like stuff like that, whatever. And my mom was like hardcore practical. Like she was just like I'm gonna be honest with you, this, that, and the third. Like I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I'm gonna tell you what you want, and whatever. And that's where we would bump heads because sometimes like I growing up, I didn't want to know the truth. Like I wanted to be like I want to be bold. Like just tell me a lie. Like don't tell me the truth. But my mom just didn't do that. She was a very honest person. Same thing with my friend Max. It's like if it hurts you, it hurts you. I'm still telling you the truth, but you're gonna like me later because when things hit the when crap hits the fan, you're gonna trust me. So it's just one of those things where it's just like it's a double edged sword. But my mom was always that person where she's just like, I'm not gonna tell you something that's gonna hurt you, but if it hurts you, at least it doesn't kill you. So I'm like, all right. But over time, I started to like really love Geminis because like they're fun company. Like hanging with Geminis is amazing because they're really good at like conversation. But my God, if they are trifling, they're trifling. It's just like really like my mom had a habit of just changing her mind on the whim. Like she'd be like, "We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this," and we would be all set for like this fun evening or whatever. And all of a sudden, she's just like, "No, mind, I changed my mind." I'm like, "Really?" They do that. They do change their mind on the dime, which is kind of sometimes it depends on the situation, but it'd be hilarious. It's just like, really? Like, I thought we were going out. Nah, nah, change my mind. Nah, I'm gonna stay in. It's like, all right, okay. So I brought the frankincense back because people tend to really like that. I like cancers too. Cancers are sweet. I love cancers. My best friend Larry's a cancer, and like if there's something like whenever things get really dark, I can call him and he's like he just levels me out. So I love cancers too. Cancers are really good. Okay, so you got a little bit of that frankincense on your forehead. All right. So I got some so this is citrine. I'm learning my stones. So yeah, guys, that's one of my little weaknesses. That sometimes I don't know the stones that I have. Like I've had some of these stones for like a while, and I just do not like for some reason I just forget what they are. But anyways, I have some citrine with me. That's gonna help me just really kind of move your energy a bit, just kind of get everything aligned and whatnot. So just bear with me and oof, I'm just gonna get to work. Last time I was in a relationship, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm not a commitment phobe by any means of the sort. At least I don't think I am. But nah, I'm one of those people that like I'm just used to being single, and it is what it is, man. It's like the people I tend to like, and I'm just not like the people I tend to kind of like have that gravitational pull towards. It's always like I feel like it's always something. So I'm just kind of like, well, what do you? What do I look for in a significant other? Um, well, pretty much if they're like if our hobbies and like kind of how we think and how we are similar, like I don't just date just to date. Like it is what it is, but I don't just like date with people just to date because it's just like you know I, I don't know. I'm not one of those people. It's just like oh you're attractive. Like, let's go out on a date. It's just like I tried that and like I did that like for a while and it just didn't really herald any like decent results. So it's just kind of like you just live your life, and if the right person just walks into it and you guys just vibe, then you vibe. Um, like I have like I think pretty much most of you guys know I have a Tinder. I'm not ashamed of that. But I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm about to just stop using it. Like I don't like. There's nothing like the people I'm interested in. I don't know what's going on with that, and like I just don't have any interest in like really doing all the groundwork for it. I don't know. It's just me. Um, but if like the right person shoot like were to show up and whatever, and like yeah, why not? But right now it's just like it is what it is, man. Which sign would I team up with? Aquarius, because Aquariuses are very forward thinkers. They're the inventors of the zodiac. They're the ones that they're like the brainiacs. Um, Modern technology and everything that's ruled by Aquarius. So if we're in the zombie apocalypse, I want the guy that's gonna think of different ways of like getting like maneuvering things and whatnot. I want some or the woman that can, really, the smart person, the really smart, forward thinker. So it would be an Aquarius if there was a zombie apocalypse. Capricorns, so I'm gonna say something about Capricorns. I love Capricorns. I love Capricorns because they pretty much vibe with how I am as a person. Capricorns are very hard workers. Capricorns are very, you know, um, they do like if there was one sign, I honestly can't really like besides that, that sometimes they can be a little bit harsh when it comes to like certain matters. Capricorns are like the best because they're really sweet. Like they're like the sweetest people you didn't think they were. Like that's why I love Capricorns. But the thing with me and like Capricorns, the Capricorns I've ran into, they've been great people, but like whenever like I don't know, just maybe it's just the people I run into, but like whenever like you legitimately like just are like too upfront too soon, they're like you're like okie dokie then. But that's my fault. Sometimes I just get a little bit too upfront too soon. Hey everybody, this is just joining in right now. How are you guys doing tonight? Yes, I did get the homework done. I I finished all six papers. Uh, and turned it in at 3 a.m. this morning. It was crazy. My fault for procrastinating though. Like I waited to the last minute for it, but that's just me. Um, thing about that is that so the thing about this pandemic is that it's really bad, but like it really, really made me happy that I didn't have to go back to some of my classes because some of my professors I didn't care for too much. Well, two of my professors I didn't care for too much, and I didn't really want to like go back to their classes anymore. So when they were like, "Yeah, we're not, no more class, no more going back to, U of H," and I'm just like, I still have to finish some drawings from our art class before Friday, so tomorrow I have to like really focus on getting those things done. That's why I want to do this tonight because I wanted to like take care of my other practical matters tomorrow, and then I also have to get some other stuff done. Yeah. Mm, no, I am not working on my MFA. I don't. So okay, I had one bad professor. The other professor, I just feel like, those people where you're just like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? That was my sociology professor. I was just like, who hurt you, dude? Like, who hurt you? I go to school for media production. That's what I want to do. Pretty much this. And other ways of media production. People, people led me to Reiki. People would come up to me, like people in the spiritual community would just come up to me and be like, "You seem like you would really do well with energy work. You ever thought about doing Reiki?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "You should try it." And like people, like as much as you think I'm joking, I'm not. Like random people that I would probably meet at like spiritual stores, they'd be like, "You do energy work?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "You should." I'm like, "Fine." So, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm at U of H. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna go back. I might. I might just finish. Like, what else? What else am I gonna do here? Would I ever date a Leo? I have. I have dated a Leo for like, what was it? 2, 3, 4 years. I've dated a Pisces. Yes, I dated a Pisces. I just said just when you type that I dated a Pisces. I've dated a Leo. Um, tried dating a Gemini. Uh, what's my pet peeve? Um, let's see. My pet peeve. I have a couple. Um, hypocritical people are one of my pet peeves. People who are very hypocritical. Um, people who insult, well, people and things that insult my intelligence. I can't stand that. Like, there's certain things I can take, and I'm not like for me, I'm a very like even keel person. Like I'm very even keel. Like I don't like to like rock the boat when it doesn't need to be rocked. It is what it is. Um, but people who like legitimately go out of their way to insult my intelligence or like situations that like insult my intelligence, like I'm just like it just shuts me off. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. Like I can't. I can't. it's like certain reality shows. I'm just putting it out there. Like certain reality shows where I'm just like, why would you take that? No, I can't. I just can't. But that's just me. That's some rose quartz with me, and that's going to help with healing matters of the heart. And that sounds pretty pretentious. It's like I hate it when people insult my intelligence, but like really, when you're like, trust me, it's not. When you're in that place, when you're like, when you're doing something and someone just says something where you're just like, do they really think I'm that stupid? I understand like they may think I'm like young, but like really? So that's one of those like moments where you're just like, no, this, no, 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 get, get out, just get out. I'm 27, actually. 17. I ain't that young. If I was 17, bro, if I look 17, that's awesome because I look 10 times. Well, I look 10 years younger than what I actually am. I look 22. I can do it 22. I do. I have my best friend Dahlia is a Sagittarius. I do vibe with Sagittarius. The thing about some Sagittarius is I have so it depends on the Sagittarius. If the Sagittarius is in their like higher vibration, if a Sagittarius is in their higher vibration, I will vibe with them like to no other. But when they're in their lower vibration and they're like dramatic for no apparent reason, mm-mm. Because I have a coworker, I'm not gonna get all into it, but sometimes it's just like we can't vibe, bro. Clear quartz, selenite, and some other stones that I can't remember. But I know clear quartz and selenite. 30s to sneak up on you real quick. To be honest with you, man, like honestly, this is gonna sound funny, but like I'm ready for my 30s because I feel like if you look at my birth chart, and most of you guys probably are like you if you some of you guys may really know like how these things work, but like my Saturn is in my first house, and my Saturn return is actually happening this year. So um, being an Aquarius with Saturn sitting in Aquarius, like for people, like it tends to be a lot harder in the first years of their life. So their years are like growing up, their years are like it's hell. And then like after they hit that 30 mark and they keep going, things get a lot easier. So I'm actually looking forward to like my 30s on up because I feel like my life will not be like a lot easier, but it would be I don't know, I just feel like things will stable out and like things will get better in my 30s. So I'm not really worried about my later years. I'm actually excited for it because like my earlier years were like growing up, but that's just me. Wild turkey, my friend. I am drinking wild turkey. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Well, hopefully, this channel is a lot bigger than what it is right now, and I'm able to do more with it and expand not only, silver hair with YouTube, but other things including. So in 10 years, I hope to really have expanded a lot with this channel. So that way you're not only getting like Reiki stuff, you're buying merchandise. You guys are like, there's like, I'm actually doing other things like besides just ASMR. Like I'm doing like funny videos, other videos, stuff like that. Like I want to really like expand the brand. That's the goal for me with, this is like, I really want to expand my brand with this because I don't know, I've always had the dream of having, my own channel, but also having my own brand and where I can entertain people, um, work with different, different people as well, in the entertainment industry. And, that's where I see myself. Do I have any tattoos? No. Here's the funny thing about tattoos. I'm one of those types of people where it's just like, I never really thought about it. Like I like all my friends are always like, I want this tattoo. I want to get this tattoo. And I'm like, that's cool. It's chill. I have nothing against it. Like I love tattoos. Tattoos are cool. They're really awesome. I like tattoos on people. I think they look attractive on people. Um, I just never thought of getting one myself for some reason. Like I've never thought of getting like anything. I've always just like, they're nice. I like them on people. You know, except in one area. There's one area I do not like a tattoo. Well, two areas. Two areas I do not like tattoos at. Face area. I don't like facial tattoos. That's just too much. It's just that's just too intimidating, man. And the tramp stamp. Can't do the tramp stamp. I can't do it. Like I'm just like those are the two places you can have tattoos on your thigh. You can have a tattoo on like back, whatever, arms, neck, shit, legs, whatever. But like the tramp stamp, I'm like, yo, and like facial tattoos, I'm like, you just got out of San Quentin or something. I'm just joking. That's I thought something was gonna fall. Okay. Chinese zodiac, I'm a water monkey. 1992, December, I'm a water monkey. I got the tweezers again. Hopefully they don't fly out of my hand like Superman. My godmother and godfather are both dragons, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, I want to be a dragon. But yeah, you guys have to come by on Saturday night on my. If you don't follow me on Instagram, um, follow me on Instagram because Saturday night we're gonna do pretty much the exact same. Well, Saturday night, if not Saturday night, Sunday night. I'm shooting for Saturday, but crazy things have been happening lately. So if you're able to make it on Saturday or Sunday night, um, we are going to do pretty much what we did the last live stream. I'm still trying to think of a certain theme, but like the vibe tends to change. So, but yeah, just kind of giving you guys a heads up. No problem. I enjoy making these videos. I really have fun doing all this. This is like I said. I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys because I never thought in my like life I would ever get a chance to do this. And the fact that, I have all you lovely people supporting me and I'm able to, do this, I'm beyond grateful. There's no words. There really isn't. Like, I'm just beyond grateful. Favorite place I've traveled to? I wish I would have traveled out. I wish I've traveled out the country at one point in my life, but I haven't done that yet. But that's going to happen eventually. It will. Um, it's a mixture between California and New York. I'll say that. L.A., New York. Um, I miss L.A. though. I really miss Los Angeles. I didn't know how much I missed Los Angeles until I left Los Angeles. I miss Los Angeles very much. All my friends are like, why don't you come back out here? I'm like, as soon as everything starts getting like level, as soon as I start like really doing some stuff, I am moving back out because I want to. I don't know. I just feel like I shouldn't have left, but it's expensive. Am I still having weird dreams? God, am I? Savannah, like Savannah, Georgia, or like no. If I'm asking a question, probably no. I don't know. um, yeah, Savannah, Georgia. No, I haven't. I haven't been to Savannah, Georgia yet. I actually haven't been to Georgia. Well, that's a lie. I passed through Georgia, but I've never like been to like Georgia. Uh, haven't been to Atlanta, Georgia yet, as of yet. I passed through Atlanta, but I've not like just been to Atlanta. Do I like China? I want to visit China. I like China. I like I want to visit, Asia in general. Like I want to go to China, Japan, just kind of like everywhere. I want to visit Asia in general. I want to visit Europe. I want to visit like everywhere. Like one of my biggest goals is to visit different places and just um, you know, just have the opportunity to experience different cultures because I love doing that. That's the like to be able to experience different cultures is the gift that we have in this life. Like we're able to, you know, enjoy different things and see different values and different pastures. Like it's amazing, and I want to be able to take advantage of that while I'm still alive. That's one of my biggest, goals and everything like that. What made me move to Texas? Family, family and money. Some lid sounds. I don't have it. Do I have any lids? No, this will. Do I do yoga? I tried yoga once. It was alright. It was fun. Yoga's fun. Hot yoga I won't do. I can't. Do I have a sibling? Do I have siblings? Yes, I have a younger brother who is a trucker. He's out right now working, and I had an older sister. She passed um, in December last year, um, and just cousins and stuff. It's wild turkey. Be can see it without the glare. Yeah, that glare is strong, baby. There it is. Yeah, bourbon is like, do I smoke? No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. Smoking is wrong. Smoking is terribly wrong. And like, I lie. Um, we don't smoke the devil's lettuce in here. We don't smoke the devil's lettuce in here. There'll be no smoking. Psychedelics. So here's my take on psychedelics. Um, Mushrooms. Um, I mean, like, I'm not. I'll be open with you guys. Like, I'm not one of those people who like who say I've never tried drugs. Like, I've done mushrooms. I've done acid. Like, it is what it is. Um, Mushrooms, microdosing, actually microdosing mushrooms is being, they're researching that and just seeing how beneficial that can actually be. Depending, like for mushrooms, it is what it is. It's just how you do it. Like, make sure you do it, but make sure you do it safely. You know, same thing when it comes to, acid. Just make sure you do it safely. Don't do more than you can handle. Um, but I will be honest with this though. I do want to try ayahuasca. I do want to try that. I've heard too many stories about it, and I'm just like, all right, we gotta go. We gotta go find us a shaman. We gotta do some ayahuasca. Yeah, shrooms are a bit like the taste isn't great, but the effects are transcendent. And again, I'm not advocating you guys to do any drugs. Do not do drugs if you do not, whatever. Do not. I am not advocating that at all. Um, but to say I haven't done any, it's a lie. No, I have. Um, but just make sure you're in a safe environment. Make sure you're with, people you trust when you do these types of things. Um, but like, I usually like when it comes to that type of stuff, like recreational stuff, it's usually like nothing like heroin or something. Like, Jesus Christ, no. Like crack or like heroin. Like, Jesus, no. That's too much. More of like the natural stuff, like, the earth grown stuff. Thoughts on weed? Weed is essential. That's my thoughts on weed. Weed is hella essential. Tarot. Tarot, it depends. I like tarot cards. I love reading with tarot cards. Um, it ultimately depends on the reader. Some readers can be really chill. Some readers, I've noticed some different readers interpret tarot cards differently, but it depends on the vibe you get with tarot. Um, just make sure you get a reader that, if you don't read tarot yourself, make sure you get a reader that vibes with you and is able to, you know, be as accurate as possible. Because there's certain readers that, and this is what I mean by being accurate. I didn't word that correctly. Be as grounded as possible. Because there's a lot of freaking tarot readers that just stay in the plane, like, the universe is gonna do this, and like miracles, you just gotta be open with your energy, and miracles are gonna happen. It's just like, shut up and give me the practical crap. Like, like what's gonna happen? Like, am I gonna get the job? Like, am I gonna do this? Well, if you just believe in the magical fairies, this is like, no, 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 no. Get to the reading. So like I've had those tarot readers. So it depends on what you get. You know, it depends on like what kind of tarot reader you get. If you get a tarot reader that's, you know, practical, that's the one you want. You know, someone that can take what the tarot says and put it into practice, or put it into like reference into your life. Um, what about my T-shirt? Actually, I can't. I'm not. It's the birthday massacre. Actually, this is a birthday massacre T-shirt I got a couple years ago. Actually, life path number five. I'm actually life path number five, to tell you the truth. I'm an INFJ. Apparently, the rarest personality type in the world. I'm a hella INFJ. It's not even funny. Life path number five. That's what my life path number is. Believe in aliens? Yeah, of course I believe in aliens. We just got proof like a couple days ago. The funny thing about this is, and please stop falling. The funny thing about like the whole alien discussion is that I made a joke a couple, what was it? I was talking to my friend like right when this pandemic was like starting, and I was just like, she was just like, you know, like how crazy you think, you know, 2020 is gonna get. I'm like, if you lived, so if you live in Houston, we've had some like before this whole pandemic started to happen, we just had some really random occurrences just happen, like crazy stuff. Like there was this pipeline that got busted back in like I think it was like January or February, and like right by my house we had this like where I used to live, not in this apartment, but my other apartment, we had this explosion that happened like not even like a couple blocks away from the house. And like it was like at like 5 a.m. in the morning, I woke up, like I was having this weird dream, and I woke up and all of a sudden I heard boom, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And my windows shook, and it was just like car alarms going off everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell was that? So I you know, I was like, that's an explosion, like something blew up. And like we found out that, you know, there was this place, I guess there was like either a gas leak or a wiring or whatever, and it just blew up right next, like right close to my place. And then like this pandemic happened, and I'm just like, guys, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if like aliens decide to just show up and be like, hey guys, guess what else is going on this year, and just like we're just kind of like, oh, I'm putting that over there because I'm like I keep hitting it, but then they're just like, oh, okay, that's what that is. But yeah, I believe, yeah, aliens exist. Of course, aliens exist. My brother's a Scorpio. I love Scorpios because I can have conversations with Scorpios about anything, and they ain't afraid to go as deep as they want to go. Like, I have the most intriguing and deep conversations with my brother. I have, like, we'll talk about subjects I can't talk about with other people. And it's just like, you know, and you would say, like, yeah, that's your sibling, but, like, there's certain people in my family I can't have those conversations with. Scorpios don't care. Like Scorpios will go deep in conversations. I appreciate Scorpios a lot. Like my Mercury is in Scorpio, so like the way I think is kind of the way Scorpios are. So I enjoy and love Scorpios very much. Rising sign is Aquarius. Sun sign Sagittarius. Let's see, ghost stories. Um, I told that in one video, but when I was younger, Me and a couple friends went to. This is a scary story. Went to a graveyard for just shits and giggles, right? Um, and my friend was like, "There's a spirit. Like, there's like something over there in the like by the gravestone." I'm like, "What?" By the way, this is at night, so this is not like during the day. But he's just like, "There's something like by the gravestone." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, there's something by the gravestone." I'm like, "I don't see anything." Um, so we drop him off. We drop him home, and he's like texting us. He's like, "Hey man, I think something followed me from the graveyard." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Now, luckily, it wasn't anything malefic. It didn't last, but that was creepy. Um, Another one was Myrtle's Plantation. That was another one. I went with a couple friends once. Myrtle's Plantation. Uh, it was just like you can get the whole vibe of Myrtle's Plantation is just crazy. What do I think about Geminis? Oh God, I love Geminis. I hate Geminis. We have a great relationship. We have a crazy relationship. It is what it is, man. My mom was a Gemini. My best friend Max is a Gemini. But we make it work. Favorite music artist right now? I listen to a lot of obscure shit. By the way, let me pull out the flashlight, the purple flashlight, because I've, I've been neglecting this. I love Geminis. Don't get me wrong. Don't ever get me wrong. I love Geminis because, like I said, the most important people in my life have been Gemini. But Geminis have broken my heart way too many times, and they've just who hurt you, Tyler? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Geminis. But I love Geminis. Libras. I love Libras. Libras and I. My friend, my best friend Anissa, she's a Leo. She's a Libra, a Leo, a Libra. Libras are the best because they are like very like they give you both sides of the story. And if they're like a really good Libra, they know how to tell you both sides of the story. So like if you ever have a problem with the bigger picture, like seeing the bigger picture in a situation, like a Libra will put you in check real quick. So I really do appreciate Libras for that, that aspect. I love Leos. I love Leos so much that I've for some reason always end up dating Leos. Taurus? I like Tauruses. I've never really had like I've had encounters with Tauruses, but nothing like Tauruses have never been like major. Like I've never met like people in my life that have been major factors that have been Tauruses for some reason. It's nothing like against Tauruses. I love Tauruses. I think they're one of the coolest people. Like they're really cool people, and really stable people. I just never really had any encounter like really crazy encounters with Tauruses before. But I think Tauruses are very stable people. They're very grounded people. Um, they appreciate the finer things in life. They're very, they love like a lot of the comforts and whatnot. But yeah, wrong Tyler, dude. Completely wrong Tyler. Wrong Tyler. Virgos are awesome. I like Virgos. The problem with Virgos sometimes is they're very like anal, and like I'm one of those types of people that is just like I'm really more artistic. I'm really more artistic than like structured. And Virgos are really like a lot of the Virgos I've run into have been very structured, and like we'll sometimes bump heads in that regard because I'm just like just let it all hang out. And they're like no. I'm like but I like Virgos. Virgos are chill. How would I describe myself? Um, I am a very unique soul. um, I try to be myself at all times. I don't try to impress people. Um, I like what I do, who I am. Um, I'm just me. I really don't have a whole spiel, but I'm just me. Like I try to just do things that make me happy. Do things that help other people the best I can. Um, Favorite music artists and influences. Um, it's hard because I listen to a lot of music. But right now, I'm gonna say just name a couple artists that I'm like that are circulating in my playlist at this moment. Um, One of the artists I've been listening to a lot, and I posted on my Instagram story, Drab Majesty. Holy crap! It's like everything I needed in my life. There's Boy Harsher. I'm a sucker for post punk, like dark wave. I'm a huge sucker for that. Like if you find me a good dark wave post punk artist, like I that's you made my night. Um, yeah, so there's Boy Harsher, Twin Tribes, Majesty, uh, the Birthday Massacre. Um, let's see what else. Uh, I'm blanking on right. Crow Lies. Crow Lies is really good. Um, let's see who else. Um, I'm trying to think of some more artists that I listen to. Uh, okay, let's just switch genres. So there's Young Gravy. I listen to a lot of Young Gravy. Baby No Money is really good. Those two are good. It's more of the rap hip hop genre. If you don't listen to that, that's fine. But Young Gravy, Baby No Money. Uh, what else? Electric Guest. The 1975. I've been on the 1975 trip for like the past couple of weeks. Where is that coming from? Uh, so yeah, I've just been listening to them for like the last like why has this been in my playlist? But yeah, 1975, they're good. They're really good. I enjoy their music. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Joji. Okay, I need to get into Joji. He's always showing up on my feed. You know those like artists that like YouTube recommends or like we recommend this artist. You should listen to this artist. And Joji's always showing up on my feed. I'm like, why haven't I? Cause like I listened to Filthy Frank for a while. Cause I have friends that love Filthy Frank. So I'm like, why am I not listening? Yeah. So I will get to that. I will get to that. I will get to Joji. I know. I'm like, Jesus. Um, who else? Um, Future. Future is my artist. I love Future. Like, I listen to trap music like every so often, but like, Future, Future is very, very important. Post Malone is good. I love Post Malone. Arctic Monkeys. I like Arctic Monkeys. I never really listened to. I listen to them like whenever I hear them, but I haven't really got into Arctic Monkeys too much. But oh God, Tame Impala. If you were here on was it Sunday or Monday? I can't remember the day because I was drunk. But if you were here on the first live stream, we were blasting Tame Impala. We were blasting Tame Impala, man. Gorillas. We were blasting Gorillas too. Their new song Aries is so good. I love that song so much. Um, Aries is really good. Dicely is really good. Like they like I wasn't a huge fan of Humans when it came out, although it was the anniversary a couple of days ago. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but like whenever, but like there was a couple of songs I like, but like now I'm like, where, Gorillas? Like, where has this been? Like, I've been looking. Come on. So, but that's just me. Uh, Wale. Yeah, I'll listen to Wale when I listen to him. It just did what it did. Bob Marley, yes. Daniel Caesar? No, I actually haven't listened to Daniel Caesar. Bob Ross. Any female rappers? Um, yeah, I mean, you got, I mean, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. um, Lil Uzi. K-pop. Y'all, so here's the thing about K-pop. I never really got into K-pop that much. Um, I see it everywhere, but I never got into K-pop as much. I was more of like the J-pop person. Like I can name you a couple Japanese songs that I listened to back then, but I was never the K-pop person. That's just me. I have nothing against it, by the way. Like I don't like I have nothing against it. I just never got into it. I love anime. Right now, let's see. I can't think of anything right now. Mac DeMarco. I like Mac DeMarco. Someone said something. They were like, no, Mac DeMarco is a dollar store. It's the dollar store version of Tame Impala. I'm like, I hate you for that. But I love. He was good. Marvin Gaye, of course, Marvin Gaye. Do I attend festivals? Um, yeah, I just haven't been to one in a while though. My Hero Academia, I haven't watched it. Do I play any instruments? I should play instruments. I don't though. It's weird, isn't it? I should. Like I should be a guitar player or at least a piano player to some degree, but I don't, unfortunately. I've seen Seven Deadly Sins. Yes, I have seen Seven Deadly Sins. Favorite anime? Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Naruto. Um, let's see, what else? Castlevania, um, One Punch Man, um, Bleach, Fully Cooley, Fully Cooley. Um, what else? Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball G, Super, whatever. Um, Pokemon is considered anime. Pokemon. Just the general things. Let's see, Doctor Stone, um, Attack on Titan. Uh, let's see what else. I'm trying to think. So, Tokyo Ghoul. That's another one. Uh, there was this one anime that ended too short. I guess 'cause I found out because I think the creator died or whatever. Batum. I like Batum. Batum was really good. Um, um, yeah, Cowboy Bebop is one of my favorites. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Um, what else? Because I know there's another one. I just can't. Witch Hunter Robin. Um, what's another one? Ergo Proxy. Um, Devilman Crybaby. Yes, I have seen Devilman Crybaby. That was brutal. That one was brutal. What other hobbies? I read tarot. Uh, I do a lot of astrology work. I sometimes play video games. I draw, as you can see in the background. Um, I read. I listen to music. That's my hobbies. Oh, check it out. My favorite tarot card, the Emperor. Carol Baskin did kill her husband. Carol Baskin killed her husband. Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. I have a shirt. What video games do I play? I'm a huge horror game fanatic. So Silent Hill, Resident Evil, The Evil Within, stuff like that. What's another one? The Last of Us. Ireland. I want to visit. I haven't been. I want to visit Ireland. Outlast. Yes, Outlast is a good one. Favorite restaurant in Houston? Uh, depends on what you're looking for, dude. Uh, so my go-tos are usually so for pizza, like if you like pizza, I like Pizarro's is really good, but um, let's see what's another one. They're pretty pricey though. Um, I'm looking for something else. I must start using the wand now, right? Pizarro's is really good for pizza. Um, I just blanked on one of my other favorite restaurants I usually go to. Uh, dang it, I'm blanking. Um, there's Star Pizza. A lot of pizza places today. Um, Juarez is for Mexican food. I love their enchiladas. Um, what else? Um, yeah, I'm blanking really badly right now when it comes to restaurants. Kenny and Ziggy's, that's my deli, my delicatessen. I just got actually. Speaking of Kenny and Ziggy's, I just got some pastrami with me for supper tonight. I love pastrami sandwiches. Pastrami on rye with mustard, mayo, and Swiss cheese with a side of au jus sauce. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite dishes. Let's see. Favorite voice actor? That's hard. I can't think of it right now. I'm sorry. Layers of Fear. I haven't played it yet. I'll play. I'll have to check it out. Have I read Kevin Hart's book? No. I read Aziz Ansari's book yesterday. Celebrity Crush. Uh, oh man. I have a couple, but the one that's stuck with me for years, and I mean for years. Even my ex can, I think even my ex could tell you that. Um, Selena Gomez, for some reason, I've always had a crush on Selena Gomez for like even high school. Was I just did. I don't know why. I just did. Like there was certain people like, and I don't listen to her music like that. Like it's not like she makes bad music. She makes good music. I just don't listen to her music because it just doesn't. It's just never occurred to me to do so. Like I've never, you know, did it. But like for some reason, like I've had this crush on her for years. I'm just like, what the fuck's this for? No, she's gorgeous. I'm just like, how is it stuck this long? Like, because I've had like small celebrity crushes throughout my life. Like when I was really young, I had a crush on Brandy, the singer, and then that faded. And then like at one point, I also had uh, speaking of the restaurant, just thought of it. I think it's Kashra. Uh, Kashra. It's a Mediterranean food place. They have amazing kebabs. That's a good place to go to. I love Mediterranean food. Yeah. Oh my God. Funny story about the whole when they were dating, Justin Bieber and Selena were dating. I was so upset about that when that happened. Like, so I was in like, I don't know, I was really young. I was like high school, and I was just so upset. Like, I'm like, what the, I'm like, dang it. And like, I hated Justin Bieber for like years upon years. I hated him so much. But then I was just like, it is what it is. But I was talking to my friend the other day. I was like, um, you know whose life if for like if I could switch lives for like I don't know, I'm saying it now, but like things can go completely terrible in his life, and I completely regret what I'm saying. But you know what celebrity's life I would have loved to have switched at one point? Nick Jonas, all right? Because Nick Jonas got to date both my uh, childhood celebrity crushes. Nick Jonas dated Miley Cyrus, who I had a crush on when I was really young, when she was Hannah Montana. He dated Miley Cyrus, and he dated Selena Gomez at one point. And I was just like, I want your and and he's married to one of the most beautiful women in the freaking world. I'm like, I want your life. It's like, I want your life, Nick. Give me your life. Favorite video game, Silent Hill. And Silent Hill, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. Favorite food of all time. That's hard, my friend. Um, that's hard. I want to say crawfish, but that's a lie. I want to say pizza, but that's also a lie. There's so many different. I love food. I don't know. It's hard. My midheaven is in Scorpio, my friend. Favorite. God, I don't feel. Favorite fast food. And do not judge me. My friends judge me. If you judge me, you're probably gonna judge me, but it's fun anyway. Um, I love Popeyes. I'm sorry. I know I'm black, but I love fried chicken. It's amazing. It's an addiction. It's a serious addiction. Anyways, it's a serious addiction. Don't let people tell you that like twice. Favorite hair type? I don't know, man. I'm usually for brunettes. I like brunettes. I don't mind blondes. I don't get me wrong. I don't mind blondes. But I'm a sucker for like girls with like long black hair. Like I love. I don't know. I just love black hair. Um, I don't know. I've always had a thing. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Uh, I liked it. I didn't go crazy over it. Like I'm just like just give me like the chicken. Like I'm good with the chicken. Like I'm not really I didn't go crazy over the sandwich. Like when the whole like chicken sandwich hysteria was going on, I was just like, I mean, I had it once. I mean, it was what it was. Favorite color? Purple, obviously, but then my other two are black and gold. Black, gold, and purple. Ironically, not silver. Do I like KFC? No, I don't like KFC. Their chicken is way too greasy, and their biscuits are way too friggin' expensive. Favorite drink to order at the bar? White Russian. Why silver hair? Because the hair is a very powerful animal when it comes to abundance, and people often associate the hair with the moon, which is people, the moon sometimes looks silver, so I was like, silver hair. Favorite NBA team? Not proud, but I mean they're the home team. Pelicans. I'm a Pelicans fan. I mean, they've had a weird track record the last couple years and crap, but I'm a Pelicans fan. I'm a homer. Um, last time I got drunk, God, you shoot what 2 days ago. Anyways, let's see. Thought on Wiggins. Wiggins are chill, man. Lakers. My uncle's a Lakers fan. I I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not gonna lie. My uncle and my aunts are Lakers fans. I'm more of like I'm like I said I'm a homer. I'm a homer. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm a Kobe fan. Like when it comes to Lakers, I'm a huge Kobe fan. Even LeBron, I'm a LeBron fan too. LeBron, like I love LeBron. I love what he does with his game and everything like that. So like I can't hate on LeBron. I just wish he was like you just wish he was on your team instead of the Lakers. But you know, but I have nothing against like Lakers in general, but I prefer. I'm a Pelicans fan, man. Like I'm gonna stay for the home team. I'm spiritual when it comes to religion. I focus more on like the spiritual aspects of it. I'm not from New Orleans. I'm from Opelousas. So I'm from Louisiana, but I'm not. I'm from like the country part of Louisiana. I'm from the 337, not the 504. Cajun, Cajun all the way. I'm sorry. You got to go for home. Mediterranean is really good though. It's a hard pass, but Cajun. I love the 504. I'm actually considering at one point moving to New Orleans. I've been thinking about that because I feel like me and New Orleans would vibe. I just feel like the city and I would vibe. Kansas. I haven't been to Kansas. I love voodoo chips. I love voodoo chips so much. The there's like the crawfish flavor. Those are good. Favorite southern dish? Oh, how southern we getting, bruh? Are we getting like like ATL Southern? Or are we doing like straight Louisiana Southern? Because if we doing straight Louisiana Southern, there's a some of y'all probably won't know what this is. It's called sauce piquant. If you don't know what that is, you're not from the boot. But it's like fried green tomatoes are good. They're good. Um, but yeah, um, as far as like southern dishes and whatever, like um, I'm a huge fried chicken fan. I'm not even gonna lie. Chicken wings. Uh, tripe. If you guys ever had that before, tripe. Um, I like it to some degree. Okay, and this is one thing you guys aren't going to like, but I'm going. I'm from Louisiana. We eat weird crap, so just deal with it. But I enjoy actually eating pig's feet. I don't know why. Cooked well. If you cook it well, my mom knew how to cook it. My mom and my grandmother knew how to cook it. But if you can cook pig feet well, it actually tastes pretty good. It's fattening as shit, but it's delicious if you cook it well. But if you can't cook it well, it's gonna taste gross. That pickled crap is disgusting. I hate pickled pig's feet. But like cooked like in a stew or something like that, like with like gravy and rice and stuff, with like beef meat and stuff. If you do it correctly, it tastes delicious. Chicken feet? God no. Why you go that far? Oh God, not chicken feet. Fried okra, dude. Okra in general, not no, well, not fried okra is good, but like okra on like rice, like okra, like oh God, okra is so good. Cow tongue, if you cook it right, cow tongue, if you cook it right, it tastes good, delicious. Everyone's like, you evil person. Like everyone's probably like vegan in the chat, pretty much hates me at this point. Like, why are you talking about mutilating these animals and eating them? Like, I'm from the south, bro. Like, we eat weird stuff, man. Chicken heart, damn. Now, chicken gizzard, yes, I can eat that. Fried gizzard is good. If you don't know what that is, don't try to understand it. Um, Favorite football team? Who dat? New Orleans Saints, man. I'm a Saints fan. College football team. I mean, I'm a Cougar technically because I go to U of H, but I'm a LSU fan to death. I'm always going to be an LSU fan though. I was raised on LSU though. Crocodile. I have eaten crocodile. Kangaroo. No, I have not eaten kangaroo. We got a Buccaneers fan in there. That's pretty. Either Buccaneers fan or like Milwaukee Bucks. I just saw Bucks. I'm like, are we talking about Milwaukee Bucks or are we talking about the Buccaneers? Ohio State. Yeah, the Ohio State man. I love Ohio State, man. I love watching Ohio State. Dude, Michael Thomas is like him and Cameron Jordan are my two favorite Saints right now. Michael Thomas and Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan because he's hilarious. He's freaking hilarious. Michael Thomas because I just love his game. Favorite tarot deck? Um, there's apparently a 80s tarot deck which I need to get. But no, my favorite tarot deck is the Hermetic Tarot. It's very complex. I got to get another deck because I messed my other one up for some reason. I don't know how that happened. Little Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi are both good. I listen to them too. I am a Harry Potter fan. I actually have two posters right here. Jameis Winston. So here's my thing on Jameis Winston. I think he's going to. I honestly think he's going to work out. I think Jameis Winston had a lot of like he doesn't have the same coaches, in Tampa Bay that he's going to have in New Orleans, and I feel like Sean Payton is going to learn his skill set and what he does well, and use that to his advantage. Whereas I feel like in Tampa, it's like Bruce Arians just because apparently Bruce Arians is supposed to be this like quarterback whisperer, but like you know, but he apparently did LASIK surgery on his eyes, so he's able to see better. So hopefully, if that helps a lot. But I feel like Peyton's gonna put Jameis Winston in the perfect position to succeed. I don't feel like he's going to, and if he sees that he's not succeeding, he'll pull him out. But honestly, if he, I think Jameis can do it. I have nothing against Jameis Winston. I just feel like he just, with the interceptions, we and the turnovers, that can't happen in New Orleans, dude. It just, I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, soccer teams, I'm ashamed of myself because I should be a soccer fan. I enjoy soccer. I just never, because it's not that available to me as much. I mean, it is available in the States, but because I'm like not being, I was like being in Louisiana, we had two sports, and that was basketball and that's football. We weren't really exposed to a lot of the soccer and other sports and whatnot. So I should be a soccer fan because I love soccer. I enjoy watching the sport, and especially when it comes when the World Cup comes around and the Olympics. I love watching soccer. I just haven't picked a team yet. Um, but yeah, what made me get into the spiritual stuff? Life. Life just put me on this direction, man. Okay, we're done using the wand because I think I pretty much exhausted the hell out of that thing. Okay, my leg's falling asleep. I'm trying to figure out where I put my tweezers. They're like gone. Oh no. Well, we lost the tweezers. Scissors? Give me 1 second. Let me go run and get the scissors. I'm gonna have to. Oops. Oops. Without causing too much of an issue. And I did. There they are. Oof. All right. Got scissors. And like, I made a mess. So, I won twice. Ugh. Favorite crystal? Moldavite. That's my favorite crystal. Do I play Minecraft? Mm-mm. My cousin does, though. Oh, that's Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to put him there. There's no reason behind it. Steven Universe, haven't got into it, but I've had so many recommendations because they're like, that show's real. They're like, dude, no, that show gets really real, so you would enjoy it. But I haven't watched Steven Universe yet. I probably might get into it at one point, but yeah. Favorite Avenger? Ah, that's hard. Uh, I mean, the obvious choice would be Black Panther, but then I'm just like, no, kind of. So it's hard. Hmm. Based on principle alone, like principle alone, when it comes to the Avengers, I would say Black Panther and then Iron Man. Those two, like not in a like ranking scenario, but just pretty much in the same field. Black Panther and Tony Stark are my two favorite cereal. I'm a boring person. I like um, cinnamon toast crunch, um, honeycomb, and like pops, like the really basic stuff, because I don't like a lot of sugar. Although cinnamon toast crunch sometimes doesn't do me any favors. I am. I just need more people to watch them. More. I'll do more tarot videos. I just need more people to watch them. Um, I'm probably gonna do some more over the weekend. I've had a busy week. I've actually finished a reading that I never have to send somebody. But yeah. Favorite time of day? I'm a night person. I'm a night owl. I don't speak Portuguese. I am not bilingual by any means of the sort. It was just actually bad. I should at least be bilingual to some degree. I do personal readings. If you go to my pick a card videos, there's like pretty much all the info you need to just if you want to do a personal reading, you can just email me and I'll shoot a video and whatnot. I'm trying to keep up with the questions. If you guys have any pressing questions you want to ask me, the best way to do it is super chat. That way I won't miss it. Favorite tarot reader? Like on YouTube? Um, that's hard. Uh, because different tarot readers will resonate with me at some point. Um, Depends on what I'm doing. Do I do personal readings? Yes. If you go to one of my videos, my pick a card videos, there's a list. There's pretty much in my description box. It tells you how to contact me with personal readings and how I work. That's Southern Comfort, and the one back here is a wild turkey. Do I believe there's a God? Yeah, but that's a whole different conversation that I don't feel like having. But yeah, I believe there's a God. I just believe the concept of what God is not the same concept to what humans tend to picture it to be. Um, I do believe there's different layers to the concept of what God is, and there's different factors that play into it. For me to get deep into that conversation, I don't feel like it. But yeah, how do I connect with my ancestors? They don't leave. It's just that's serious. They don't leave. They don't leave. They're always here. Like even in like they're energetically they're like always here. So I just like whatever I'm doing. If I just I just tap into them and they work. Quantum physics is awesome. Florida thoughts. The factory for the Florida man. Um, I don't know. I've Florida's chill. Florida's chill. Do I miss Kobe? I miss Kobe very much. I miss Kobe very much. Kobe was not only a basketball player, man. He was just he was a big influence on so many people, and he was an icon. Like he represented everything from he represented hard work at its finest and like what it truly means to work hard to accomplish your goals. And like our like again, I'm not a Lakers fan, and like back when Kobe would was playing for the Lakers. I remember I wasn't living in Los Angeles. I was staying in Los Angeles for a bit, and it was during the Lakers versus the Celtics. It was the finals, and my God, Los Angeles was just turned up. Like it was crazy during the finals. Like it was one of those. I didn't know what to expect, but I just remember watching it on television. I was rooting for the Celtics, but just every time you get to the 3 point, you get to the 3 point line, he just dropped dimes after dimes after dime, and I'm just like, this man is unreal. Like he's like he's not human. And just it was just amazing to watch Kobe perform. Like even if you were rooting, against him, he was still just giving you a show. He was giving you, good play, good, he had good ball skills, everything. So like when he died, man, like, as much as like I was on the other side of the, when as much as I've been on the other side, kind of rooting for the team that was playing against him, when he died, man, I was so heartbroken. Like it was just like, really? Not him. Like if anybody else, just not Kobe. Like damn, man, but Kobe was Kobe was everything, bro. Like he was the shit, man. Like real goat, like real goat. That's what Kobe was, man. But do I don't sell weed, man. Kobe had this thing about him that it's like very rarely people have. It's like there's certain people where it's like even if you don't like them in the beginning, you will never you'll learn to like them because it's just who they are. And it's just like Kobe just had that about him where it's just like even if you rooted against him, you still loved him. Like even if you were like I can't stand he's always doing this, he's always shooting, whatever, but you still loved him. You still loved Kobe because of who he was. So, um yeah. Thank you so much, Lily. Thank you so much for coming by. I really thank you. Thank you so much. Favorite genre of music? I love music. Just I love all types of music, but right now, like the music that has a special place in my heart is dark wave, post punk. Like uh, The Cure, um, Susie and the Banshees, um, Depeche Mode, stuff like that. That type of music has a special place in my heart. At the same time, I love pretty much all genres of music in general because I feel like all genres of music is necessary. Sea of Thieves. Mm-mm. A room tour. I'm gonna do a room tour soon, just not tonight, because like I said, I would have to just move a whole bunch of stuff, and my room isn't that like you see only a snippet. Like there's a whole bunch of mess that you guys don't see. All right. So I'm gonna do about 30 more minutes, and then it's like 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna have to go. Oh man, that was funny. Do I live alone? No, I have roommates, and I live with my brother is one of my roommates, and then his girlfriend is also one of my roommates. My favorite planet, Jupiter. I love Jupiter. My dream job, I want to be an actor. I want to be a director. I want to be a writer. I want to have my own um, company in regards to entertainment. That's my dream job. Nope, but I got some whiskey though. I'm not stoned at the moment. Jupiter, one, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm ruled by Jupiter. And two, Jupiter is the planet of expansion and good luck. So whenever Jupiter visits your sign, it brings a lot of good luck and a lot of expansion. So let's see. I have like a vitamin bottle, but it has a nice tapping sound to it. So console, I'm a PlayStation person. My brother is the Xbox, but I don't mind either console. Like I'll play the it's whatever. But someone said that have a good night, Hannah. Have a good night. Someone said that PlayStation is for people with small hands, and I'm just kind of like, no, these are vitamin supplements. These actually are iron pills for iron supplements because I is anemic. The Queen of Swords. Florida water? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion about that one, bro. I don't play any music instruments. I should though, but I don't. Have you ever been on holiday? Tell you the truth, I haven't taken a vacation in God knows how long. Favorite liquor? Whiskey, bro. Siblings? Mm-hmm. Favorite director? Um, there's John Hughes. There's the Coen brothers. I love the Coen brothers. I love the Coen brothers. There's Tarantino, which he does good movies. Scorsese, obvious Scorsese. Um, who else? Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton. Tim Burton's always. Um, yeah, gold. Yes, I have a college degree. Favorite actor? Um, hmm, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp for not only for the concept of him, him being an actor. He seems like a cool person. He just seems like a cool person to hang out with and just kind of pick his brain about the whole acting thing. Have you ever watched South Park? Have I ever watched South Park? Wow. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. Oh God. Favorite show? I have a lot. If we talk like all-time favorite show, um, we got Breaking Bad. We have um, I'm trying to think of some more. Game of Thrones. I didn't like the last season, but it is what it is with that. Um, Sitcoms, Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. What else? Family Matters. That 70s show. These are sitcoms though. Um, Stuff like that. Like shows that are on now. Ozark, Dark. Um, what else? Um, Money Heist was pretty good. Um, there's a whole bunch of others I can't think of at the moment. There's I'm Not Okay with This. That's a surprisingly good show that people aren't talking about, but that's a good one. I'm Not Okay with This. Um, Stranger Things. I mean, there's a plethora of different. Favorite musicals? Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Um, that's one. Sweeney Todd, Moulin Rouge. Um, what else? I saw Mamma Mia against my will. I saw Mamma Mia against my will, and um, Arrested Development. Yes, I took a picture in front of one of the Bluth car at one point. I don't know if I still have the picture with me, but yeah, I did watch Arrested Development. Oof. Favorite scary movie? Uh, how scary are we talking, bro? Um, Oof. I'm trying to think. What's a good scary movie? Because a lot of scary movies that came out um, aren't that great. Some of them are just like, oh, I can't say that because I'm very desensitized to horror. I watch too much horror films. I watched too much horror films growing up. Um, but let's see. Um, I'm a huge. I like The Conjuring. The Conjuring series have been good, especially with the Nun. The Nun's lit. I love the Nun. Um, the Paranormal Activities. The first two films were pretty good. As it kept going, it just became monotonous. Um, Classic horror films. The Exorcist, obviously. Uh, the Amityville Horror, if I'm saying that correctly. Um, I was a huge Halloween fan growing up. Huge Halloween fan. Uh, Friday the 13th is okay, but the first one made me laugh. It's Mommy Jason. I just started laughing every time. Like, really? Mommy's here, Jason. Mommy's here to protect you. The fuck? The Dumb 2 was dumb. Yeah, I like like I said, I like The Conjuring. Like when they introduced her, everything else just got too weird. Like just got crazy. Like I love psychological horror. That's the best horror. Grand Theft Auto is awesome. San Andreas is my favorite. Annabelle, uh, again in The Conjuring, and Annabelle was good. The Annabelle movie, there was, I don't know, like it just, there's certain horror films you watch where you're just kind of like, can y'all like not make dumbass decisions? And the character makes a dumb decision. Tell me why. If you haven't, by the way, spoiler alert. If you have not seen the recent Annabelle film, spoiler alert. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you the spoiler. I'm like, why would you go down there and do that? Like, I get you miss your father, but what in your mind? You just went into a house where they have possessed things, possessed by evil like spirits. Like, why would you go down there and be like, let me just go? Sometimes you just set yourself up to get killed, but that's just me. Um, it was good. It was in. I didn't find it scary. I never found it scary. Even in the first it, the original it, I never found him scary. I just found it an entertaining film. Um, but it was good. It was good. The first film was good, and the second was enjoyable too. Favorite SpongeBob episode? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. There's too many. Um, I'm the type of person where I'll have like random SpongeBob quotes pop in my head throughout the day for some odd reason. Um, like I'm serious. Like right now, thinking about it, and just like Krusty Krab, unfair. Mr. Krabs in there, standing at the concession, plotting his oppression. Like I'll have like random SpongeBob moments in my life. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna pluck a little bit more. Hell yeah, there's whiskey in the bed. Hell yeah, there's whiskey in the bed, bro. That's how we roll down here. I want to taste the Krabby Patty, but I'm also afraid of how it may taste. Like I'm thinking it's gonna taste a certain way, and it turns out to taste like something different. I really don't have a skincare routine. This is just pure luck. I'm not even being funny. Like I don't know how this happened. Like it's just like okay, I'll take it. I usually just wash my face, and then I use like petroleum jelly for like protection, like skin protection. Not a lot to where like sometimes I end up using a lot and it just looks too glowy. But like I try to use a little bit just to keep it moist and keep my skin hydrated and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. I don't do anything extreme. Like I don't wear like masks and shit. Django Unchained. Speaking of Django, apparently they're making a new film with him and Zorro, which is gonna that sounds interesting. Django and Zorro. I'm like, all right, let's see where this goes, bro. Um, I wash it, condition it, let it do what it does. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good. I enjoyed it. It was a bit slow, like because sometimes Tarantino movies are slow, but they when they hit, they hit. You know what I'm saying? That's what Amber said. Halo 3. That's my favorite Halo game. Halo 3. Snatch is good. Thoughts on Euphoria? I got a story for Euphoria. I love Euphoria. Euphoria is one of my favorite shows. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of shows that I completely forget. But I had an audition for Euphoria for one of the characters in the upcoming season, and I got sick, and I didn't get to submit my audition. It was too late, so I'm upset because I missed my chance in being on the show. I would have loved to be on Euphoria because that's one of my favorite shows out right now. But favorite ASMR trigger? Um, it depends. Sometimes I like hand movements. Sometimes I like plucking. Sometimes I like um, tapping, scratching. Depends. Favorite Michael Jackson songs? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Um, Billie Jean, Thriller. Um, what another one I'm trying to think of? There's Scream. Let's see. Um, what's another one? I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson. Um, The Way You Make Me Feel. His older stuff. Dancing Machine with the Jackson 5. Man, I'm still upset about the Euphoria audition. Like, I really wanted a chance to be on that show. I think I would have done really well on that show, but I guess we'll never know. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The first one was brutal. I like the first one. Then the new one, the newer one, I was just like, eh. Do I pour the milk or the cereal first? The cereal. What am I, a psychopath? Um, Cats or dogs? Both are necessary. Cats help take away a lot of negative energy, and dogs are just that big old ball of happiness. Jordan Peele's movies are like next. See, Jordan Peele does his horror right because he doesn't do horror like, demons or stuff like that. He actually focuses on like the psyche of some people, like how things like Jordan Peele's his horror films are like sometimes it's just like, I don't know if that might be able to take place. Like, I don't know, but I like Jordan Peele. I love his films. I saw both um saw both films. They're really good. I can't remember the I had auditioned for two roles. I think it was Darian and another guy. I can't remember the names completely, but I auditioned and I wanted to audition for two roles and see which one I got. Didn't get it. I was listening. See, when y'all were talking about Jordan Peele, that song popped in my. I got five on it popped in my head, and I was listening to that today. I was like, all right. What is the thing I loved doing as a child? Um, Hanging out with friends, hanging out with friends, you know, chilling with friends, stuff like that. Um, I was a huge Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fan. I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan, huge Beyblade fan. What's another one? Anime, like stuff like that. I was a very nerdy kid. I still have my binder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the back. Fort Minor. I haven't heard of Fort Minor in a long time. He's a good. I like Fort Minor, but I haven't heard from him in a long time. I would audition for a musical. I actually have done a couple musicals before, which was fun. Um, I want to do Sweeney Todd. I want to play Sweeney Todd. Um, I want to possibly do. Um, that's a couple. I'm trying to think of another one off my head. Um, it depends on what happens. I would love to. I just if whatever. I'm not a big musical person, but if I see a musical I'm interested in, I'll watch it. I watched Orange is the New Black. I fell off though on it though. My friends kept up with it, but I fell off on it, which I feel bad about, but I did. Do I watch Naruto? Yes, one of my favorite characters on there is Hidan. That's why this. If you're wondering if I watch Naruto, here's the necklace. Yes, I watch Naruto. Peaky Blinders. My friend has tried to get me into Peaky Blinders. I haven't gotten into it though. Money Heist is good. I like Money Heist. You're like the eighth person that's asked me about Academia. I will check it out. I will check it out. Animal Crossing. I don't play Animal Crossing, but I have friends that play Animal Crossing. All right. I've seen an episode of Peaky Blinders. I've just not gotten into it. Like I've not really watched it. Like I've seen an episode, but I haven't gotten into it. Ooh, that's hard, man. Goku versus that's hard. I think uh I don't know. I don't think Goku would win cuz I don't think Goku would win in that fight cuz like the dude literally he's fought everything that's like I don't know. I just he he can't. I don't think Goku would win that. I don't think he would. I'm sorry. I love Goku. I really do. Like I was people like I wasn't. I was actually Goku versus Superman. I was just like, y'all, Superman got that. I'm sorry. Like you throw Superman into the sun and that's over. Like he just basically becomes a god, and Goku does exactly that. I'm like, really? I'm like, really, Goku? Really? Meanwhile, we're talking about the same guy that basically stopped fighting Cell just so his son could do it. Like he's like, no, I'm not gonna fight you anymore, but my son will. I'm like, dude, finish the fight. It's like finish the freaking fight. Like finish the damn fight. No, 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 no. Gohan, he's gonna do the fight. Gohan's like, what the fuck? Gohan's like, wait, hold on, fool. Like, you just gonna throw me in this damn thing? Like, now, mind you, Gohan did a good job, but I'm just kind of like, now, mind you, in the Cell fight, if Vegeta wouldn't have interfered, if Vegeta wouldn't have interfered, I don't think Gohan would have made it. That's the one thing people really never talked about. If Vegeta wouldn't have distracted Cell, I don't think he would have made it. But that's just me. No, I haven't seen it. Favorite holiday? Death Note, yes. Favorite holiday? Halloween. I haven't gotten into Baruto yet. I have to. I'll get into it at one point, but I haven't gotten into Baruto yet. Yes, I've gotten into One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. Joker was an amazing movie. I love Joker. Everything about Joker, I loved. I was they did like they did a great job with that film. Yes, I was a theater. Yes, I was a theater kid. Is it that obvious? Um, okay. Let me do a couple sigils. So here's the thing about Heath Ledger's Joker and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It's hard to say who's better because I'm gonna tell you why. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker had a more like I felt how why he became Joker. Like I was able to grow with him as he became Joker. With Heath Ledger, he just did the role so well that it just captured you into it. So it's just like one of them, I'm just kind of like, man, I can see why you did become Joker. Where the other one is just like, I don't know, like it's hard to see someone else play Joker. So it's just like both of them played the role so well that if either one of them, I mean, obviously Heath Ledger is no longer with us, which is a tragedy in itself. Um, but I think they both did a great job with the role. You know, they didn't try to like a lot of actors fail where they try to do what the other actor try to like do what the other actor did. but they brought their own spin to the character, which really made it nice. Now, Jared Leto's Joker, no, um, yeah, DC or Marvel, Marvel. Like, that's just what that was the point. I don't know. No. Mm. Saints opinions. Hopefully they don't choke in the playoffs. I mean, let's be honest. Hopefully they show up this year. You know, I mean, I'm excited to watch them play. You know, but hopefully they actually show up in the playoffs. I don't know. I love the Saints to death. Like they're my favorite team. But you know, come on, guys. Like we can go 13-3, but we act like we don't know what we're doing in the playoffs. Alrighty. Buccaneers actually, they have potential to do good this year. Um, Saints fans really don't have anything against Bucks fans. We're just kind of like it's cool. Like we Bucks fans are chill. Um, it's just the Dirty Birds. That's the only one we tend to trip with. Iron Man or Batman? Iron Man. Captain America or Iron Man? Captain America. Extraction on Netflix. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna check it out actually. I was actually planning on checking it out tonight before, before I go to bed. Venom. Venom was okay. Thor or Loki? Loki. Loki's much more funnier. Thor's cool, but Loki's funny. I like Loki. Okay. Alrighty. So I think we pretty much went pretty long tonight. It's 11:30, so I gotta eat. Um, Thank you so much for joining me tonight for this stream. You guys are the best. I really enjoyed this. Again, Saturday I'm going to do another live stream, but it's going to be on Instagram because I'm able to put music on and not get flagged because we got flagged last time. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for this experience. I really, really, really enjoyed this. This is I love being here with you guys. So, anyways, take care. Have a good night, and I will see you guys soon.